I'm Luke Stanzik here for BenNewEagles.com for a Student Athlete Spotlight. And after a few weeks of taking off, who better to bring us back with this than BenU junior relief pitcher Tim Feeley. Tim, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
So, semester's starting to wind down a little bit. So, how are things going school-wise with you? A lot of finals coming up, things like that?
Not really finals, but I'm a student teacher, preclinical student, and basically going to class every day, teaching little kids. It's a great time. Love every second of it, and couldn't trade it for the world.
So the teams really picked things up since a little bit of a rough trip in Florida. They've come back and have been playing really well. So what's allowed them to really start to hit their stride here?
I really think that we played a great schedule in Florida, and we learned our flaws, we learned our weaknesses, and we really built on that in practice, and starting to bunt the ball, move runners over, throw strikes, stop walking people. I mean, those little things win baseball games, and I'm starting to do the little things right now, and I think we're doing great now. Home stretch of the year. So
over your success this season, you've kind of earned the role of being one of the closers. Coach will use a couple of different guys, but he's used you a couple of times in that role. So is it a role that you like?
I was a starter all through high school, so it's something brand new to me, but I've kind of embraced it. And when they tell me to come in, I just do my best, have confidence, and throw strikes. So what else can you do? You go out and throw strikes. So
as a bullpen guy, you obviously kind of have a lot of downtime during the game. Kind of just chilling back there in the bullpen. So what kind of things do the pitchers do, the bullpen pitchers do during the game?
You just kind of relax, tell stories. I don't know if I can tell these stories, but we mess around a lot, joke around. We watch the game, be serious and whatnot, but when it's our time to come in, we take it as serious as everyone else, and we do our job basically. So
who's the funniest member of the pitching staff?
Unfortunately, it's not someone of the bullpen. It's I would say Chris Jordan is probably the funniest one. He comes into the game, he starts our games. You wouldn't even think he starts games with the way he acts in the bullpen. Every inning, he'll run back, he'll joke around, and he goes, "Oh man, I gotta go pitch now," and he'll just go back on the mound. So I don't know how he does it. I wish I had the same mentality as him, but good for him.
And over the years, you've kind of earned the nickname Feeley Swag. I've noticed. I think it's your Twitter handle. If I've seen it right. So yeah, make sure you follow Feeley Swag on Twitter. But how in the heck did that kind of originate? What kind of made people start calling you Feeley Swag? It
was sort of a high school thing. When swag was the big cool thing in high school, and for someone just put Feeley and Swag together, and I thought it was stupid. I made a Twitter. I never used it, and then for some reason it just picked up with everybody, and it exploded from there.
And it kind of just took off when it came from it. It's like your own personal brand now.
It's like, hey, Feeley Swag, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you can compare yourself to any pitcher in Major League Baseball, who would you compare yourself to?
I think one of my favorite guys who is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, Greg Maddux. He was one of my favorite pitchers, and I don't throw. For D3, I guess I throw okay, but he would do 88 throughout his career, and he hit spots, and I consider myself a control pitcher. I like to hit change up all day, and that's what he thrived on. Fastball, change up, hit spots, and that's what I think I thrive on, and that's what I think any good pitcher could thrive on: location and spots. So. I would think Maddux is kind of my guy, and can't wait for him to get inducted.
Yeah, absolutely. If you keep it low, throw strikes, change speeds, you're going to be set.
You're like Chris Jordan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not like Tim Feeley, like Feeley Swag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you have any pregame superstitions at all?
I wouldn't say superstitions, but I kind of like listening to the same style of music. I have an energy drink before game. Call me Dustin Pedroia, I guess. Just kind of have the same routine every game, and just kind of stick with it and don't change up from it.
What kind of music?
A little bit of country to soothe myself in the beginning, and then don't judge me here, but a little bit like dubstep EDM at the end. Just kind of get my blood flowing, get my heart racing a little bit, and then you come on the field and you play.
What's your favorite class that you've taken since you've been here at Benedict?
As an education secondary ed minor, math major. I really like all my education classes. You get to learn the ins and outs of education, what students like, what students don't like, how to assess them. It's especially cool. I think all the education teachers are great, especially the ones that could relate to you, have a good time, and kind of teach you actually things without them thinking they're superior to you. They're right on our same level, and actually we get a lot out of the classes.
So you're a junior, so you got a little bit of time left. But what's the plan after you leave Benedictine?
I would like to coach. I'm coaching a 10U team right now, head coach, and I'm going to coach football at Bennett in the fall, freshman offense, and hopefully from there I become a high school math teacher, coach as well, hopefully football and baseball, and go from there.
Sounds like you got it all set.
That's what I hope.
That was Tim Feeley for our Student Athlete Spotlight. I'm Luke Stanzik for BenNewEagles.com.